Hi everyone. Good morning, Harjarene. It's good evening here. It's almost 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. and I was making dinner. So I thought I'll come in and share this easy peasy recipe. Although it might seem a little difficult to people who are not aware of it. But once you like get the hang of it, I'm making egg curry. Anda curry. Anda is basically egg in Hindi. So anda curry or egg curry. My eggs are boiling and I have just kept the pan. And फॉर माई हिंदी ऑडियंस आज हम बना रहे हैं एग करी, अंडा करी. हे जो, हाउ आर यू? So I have my pan here. This is a very easy recipe, but again I make it a lot, so it comes easy to me. I'm using avocado oil. You can use olive oil or any oil as my base. I've used that. This is cumin. I'm adding some cumin. Making egg curry today. My husband had prepared some rice, so we will have egg curry and rice. This is the rice my husband had made yesterday. This is loaded veggies. Not fried rice, but pulao. We call it pulao. We pressure cook it. So, yeah, I'm making egg curry. And it is again a 15-minute recipe. My eggs are boiling on the side. They are boiling. Sorry for that. I've got my hands full here. So yeah, cumin is there. You take a little bit of oil, then cumin. Then this is bay leaf. Hi KendyK. So this is not a 5-ingredient recipe, but I'm adding all the spices. You can add spices of your choice. Tej pata liya hai, bay leaf. Then I have taken some cloves and some cardamom, ilaichi. So cloves are long and cardamom is ilaichi in Hindi. I will be doing this in bilingual. And yeah, 15 minutes if you exclude the time for boiling the eggs. And yeah, so I hope you're able to see this properly. I am trying my best here. So these are the spices. Then I'm taking, oh wait, let me get a good one. This is star anise. This is, I don't know what we call it in English. If somebody can look it up, we call it Javitri. Not sure. And I have black pepper powder and cinnamon. I'll add cinnamon stick. Basically whole spices. So I have cinnamon sticks. So I will not use the whole of it. Like I keep my spices like this. I won't use the whole of it. Probably half. I have this half and I'll break it because we don't need so much. I'll use this much. So yeah, the spices are already giving the aroma they're supposed to. So while they roast, I'll roast them because this is where the flavor bomb is of the recipe. It's a bit strong. It won't be spicy, Maize flour. Okay, thank you, Pratik. Thank you so much for having my back. Maize flour is Javitri. This one, this flour here. Now I'm taking some chopped onion. You can take onion puree also, like saute the onions and puree them, or you can puree them later, or you can use chopped onions. I like the chopped onion bit. I am eyeballing, guys. There is no fixed recipe to this, so yeah. And I'm using a wooden spoon, as last time wooden ladle, somebody had pointed out that I should use. Otherwise, I really like my steel ladles, but yeah. I'll let them what I like to do is I don't like to cook my food on high flame. I like medium flame for this. The recipe is 15 minutes, but because I'm showing you today, it might take some time. Literally, you have to throw in the spices, onion, tomato. In fact, you can throw in capsicum, like that is bell peppers, and see like what works for you. Now I'm adding dry mango powder. Now this is again optional because I like the tangy flavor to my curries. So dry mango powder is called amchur. Amchur. This makes the onions, so red onions, I've used red onions. So this makes the onions a bit tangy, sweet and sour. It doesn't taste as pungent as red onions do. And that is what we want in our curry. We want it to be a flavor bomb, but we don't want it to be overly sweet. I like the sweet and sour tanginess to it. And now what I'll do is I'll be adding a bit of water as I go. We want the onions to be all mushy because we're making a gravy, a curry. We want it to be mushy. We'll add water later also. But because the rice is not white rice today, it is vegetable rice, I will make a thicker curry. My eggs have boiled, as you can see. Now I will peel them. Let me just rinse, like put some cold water on them so that it gets easier to rinse. Meanwhile, my onions will also cook. How's your day going, everyone? What are you cooking for breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever time zone you are in? I hate the time difference. So, what's cooking? The egg curry is very common here, Joe. Ati Sundar. Pratik is saying it's a beautiful day because he's going to have egg curry. I'll let them cook a bit. Meanwhile, I'll add some more spices. I don't know if you're familiar with this. This is hing, asafoetida. So people use it as a onion replacer also in the US, like abroad. People use it as onion replacement as well because it is quite like acidic like onions. But I like to use them with my food. It doesn't add any spice. It's a flavor thing, like a seasoning thing. Now, as I've not added black pepper whole, I'm using black pepper powder. Little bit, just to make it little spicy, not much. The key is to cook your onions and tomatoes wisely. Now some people, what they do is they roast the spices and keep them aside, or grind them because they're whole spices like these. What I do is I always cook my spices with my curry. That it enhances the flavor of the flavor gets infused into the onions, into the tomatoes, into the curry. You will see. Now I'm adding ginger garlic paste. Now I have bought store bought, but you can always make your own ginger garlic paste. If you are not into garlic, you can add ginger paste. If you're not into ginger, just add garlic paste. Whatever, floats your boat. You can skip it, but I highly suggest if you add garlic and ginger, because it completely elevates the dish. I like ginger garlic in everything. So in Indian cooking, onion and tomato and ginger garlic is very prominent in almost all the curries, except for when people are not eating garlic and onion. Otherwise, I have there are some people here of some belief, like they are called Jains. It's a religious thing that they don't eat onions and garlic, and so they only add ginger and tomatoes, but that also tastes very good. I like my onions. I love onions. I like them pickled, I like them cooked, I like them raw, I like them in every way. For those of you joining new, namaste. My name is Himani. मैं अंडा करी बना रही हूँ. I'm making egg curry, and thank you for joining once again. Look at how mushy they are getting. The idea is to get them gravy, curry consistency. And I've just used 1 tablespoon of avocado oil so far. I'll add a little bit of ghee, that is clarified butter, but I will add it to to finish it off, like at the end, like we season with, garnish with the probably olive oil, but I would be using ghee because that is what is going to enhance the flavor of this. Now that they are all mushy, I have my tomatoes chopped. I usually use tomato puree only, but today I feel like adding the tomatoes. So basically we're in the middle of shifting, and I want to finish the leftovers. Now the key thing here is, as soon as you add the tomatoes, please add your salt. Tomatoes need salt to cook. As soon as you add your tomatoes, add some salt. Right now I'm adding probably 3 teaspoons. I will adjust the salt as and when I go, because I'm going to add boiled eggs and they are bland. So let's see. I might add some oil, salt later. So yeah, salt, and I'm also adding tomato puree, because this is tomato puree, because the tomatoes in winters, although they are very fresh, they are not as tangy. They are very fresh for salad purposes, but they are not good for curries. Like, they don't have the flavor in them. I just added a little bit of water to get everything out. I am not going to waste even a drop of it. I'm stingy like that. I'm going to mix everything. So it becomes like a soupy consistency. The tomatoes are going to cook. Then this is my coriander powder. We use it in curries here. Coriander powder. What you can do is you can use whole coriander and then grind them, roast it. That's what I have done. That's why the jar is of some other thing. And one of my favorite ingredients is dried fenugreek. Dried fenugreek. So, the way I'm making this egg curry, You can put in any protein. You can put in cottage cheese, you can put in tofu, you can put in chicken, you can put in fish, you can put in mutton, that is, and then you can put in even beef, because this curry is universal. I can just change the protein. Some people even like soy nuggets, so you can add that. The curry is universal. You can add any protein to it, any damn thing, like it is so universal. Just have this as base ready. So what people do is sometimes, you know, when we don't have time to cook on a daily basis, in the meal prep series what I do is I batch prepare this curry and divide it into 3 parts. You know, sometimes I cook this curry and I just, you know, pop the eggs on it, like just hatch the not hatch the you just break the eggs on top of this and cover it and let it cook. It becomes so tasty. You don't even have to have boiled eggs. You can just add eggs. I will make it someday. Once your curry is ready, you can do anything. This is the base for my lentils also. Like, I believe in you know, making my life easier because we are all working. Let me see the chat. Okay, it's been a while. I've been chatting. Meanwhile, my things are cooking. I'll add a little bit of water because I wanted to cook further. You can add hot water also. That will definitely, you know, help you to make it cook quicker, like help in cooking this in a faster way. I don't have the hot water ready. Okay, let me see. Look at the spices. Yeah, I love my spices. Okay, thank you, KendyK. She says it looks perfect from here, the view. People are saying hello to each other. Then, yeah, so simmering pots have cinnamon stick, and star anise is also there. And I use it for my curry, savory dishes as well. Flavor bomb. Okay, Joe. KendyK says, I'm sharing you out on my channel. The world needs to see this, Himani. Oh, thank you so much. You know, this is a pretty common dish in India. Like, we make this almost every week, once a week, because eggs are so easy to make, and this is a good variety. Now, this looks yellower than it is. Now, I'm adding a little bit of red chili powder. Now, again, I think I mentioned last time also, this is not a spicy one. This is just to give it flavor. I don't like it too spicy. Don't think that this is a red, like, you know, hot chili powder. It is not. It is sort of like paprika, but without the spiciness. Like, it's not too spicy. If you see, it will just give a little bit of a color and it will enhance the taste of my curry. Okay, delicious for sure. Okay, yeah, homemade fresh tomatoes are my favorite too. Hi, Keely. Thank you for joining. What are you having for breakfast? I think it's lunchtime there. You must have had lunch, or you're going to have lunch. It's 8:15 p.m. for me, so I will be having my dinner. This is my dinner. It's a little late today because husband and I were both working late today. But yeah. Now this is some of my meat masala or chicken masala. I keep it prepped. Now I know I'm making eggs, and you get egg curry masala also in the stores, but I like the chicken flavor egg curry. So this is meat masala. It's really tasty, and it adds to the flavor. You can totally skip it, but you know, because I make it this way every time. I'm feeling that the dried fenugreek is a little less, so yeah. So this base is perfect for chicken curries, actually, like the Indian style chicken curries, because I have the same base I make for my curries. Almost same, like with a few tweaks here and there, depending on the protein. Like with tofu, I don't want it to be too dense. Tofu and Indian cottage cheese, that is paneer, I don't make it too dense. But for chicken and eggs, because they are bland, completely bland, I make this curry. I had chicken wrap with my other half, made it, and it was amazing. That's so cool. Like, even, I asked my other half to make some rice. So he made this vegetable rice, and we are going to have it with the egg curry. Or usually we have it with white rice or with flat bread, because this is perfect for breads and naans, by the way. Naan, if you must know, like you might, because it's very popular in the UK. Naan, garlic naan, butter garlic naan. So this is very popular, but I like it with rice. It's already smelling so good. I don't want to tweak much. I'll just peel my eggs and add them to the curry. What you can also do is saute your eggs in oh, I forgot to add turmeric. 1 second. I am actually in the middle of shifting, so my things are all packed. Oops, I think I added a little extra. Let me remove some. I'll save it for later, or probably not. Yeah, that's about the spices. I'm not going to add any more spices. Let me just get my water bottle. So I'm just peeling my eggs. KendyK says I love. Yeah, I've got this. I think it's called black metal coating, or it's black metal, if I'm not wrong. And this is really good because it lasts a lot of years. Like, I've been using it almost for 10 years now. I'm just peeling the eggs so that I can add them to the gravy while this cooks a bit more. You can add water as per your consistency. If you're having it with rice, probably make it, thinner. But as I said, I'll have it with rice, but the rice is vegetable rice, so. I was just talking to Jen, and she was saying if we were neighbors, she would have given me her eggs from the chicken coop. I'm just cleaning my station. It makes it less messy also, KendyK. Like, this pot is so nice. It makes it so like such less mess. I'm just prepping for my eggs, the boiled eggs. There is one step that I usually do. If you want like restaurant style curry that we get in India, either you can directly add the boiled eggs to this curry and it will still taste amazing. But I just do one more step before this, and I'm just peeling the eggs and getting it ready. And I'll show you all. Like, it is so beautiful to watch also. My husband is helping me with the peeling of the eggs because now, this is an egg which got ruined. What I'll do is I'll just crush it. I don't do this for all, but for some eggs which don't make the cut, I do this. Thank you. You can close the tap. So I have my boiled eggs. Let me shift the camera here because I would need a pan to do this while this cooks. I hope you can see what I'm trying to do. So I have my knife. What I'll do is I'll just make cuts on my eggs. Some people cut it in half. Right now I'm going to fry them a little, like not fry them like, you can say roast them. I will not fry them in like oil, deep fry them. I won't do that. And we also take out the yolks later. You don't have to have all, but it gets dissolved in the curry. Now what I'm doing is I have my clarified butter or ghee. I'll add a little bit on the pan. I'll put it to like slow heat because this cooks very easily. And what I'll do is little bit of chili. It looks like a lot, but this is just color. This is just the same spice meat masala that I had used. Like, I just want them to be a little crispy before I, put them in the curry. Adding a bit of salt just to enhance the flavor because I'm not adding any more to my curry. I've already added like 3 teaspoons. Hi Bellflower, thank you for joining. I'm making egg curry. My curry is cooking, and I have my eggs here. So I can either cut them in half. Wait, I'll do that. I'll do it for one of them. Let me do it. Some people, fry it like this. And the yolk you can take out actually. You can put it just in the curry directly. Because you anyway... Thank you. Thank you, Bellflower. So yeah, I cut one to show you how it looks, but I like the whole eggs to be there because I've already made incisions, if you can see, and they are all crispy. This is all done. Now this is the most satisfying part, so I'll move my tripod. That's it. And you cover the eggs in the curry very slowly. You don't want the eggs to break. You want all the good part of the eggs to be intact, like whole eggs. I'm just covering them, and what I'll do is I'll add a bit of water because this is too thick. This is probably good for naan or flatbread or bread even. I love eating bread with this, by the way. Like I used to. Now I don't. And yeah, ingredient wise, we added the spices, onion, tomatoes, tomato puree. You can use fresh tomatoes or tomato puree. Then basic spices, whatever you got at home. I like ginger garlic paste to be added to this. And then we added dried fenugreek leaves. We roasted our eggs. The night bot is crazy. I think I have to, Joe, I'll have to rework my night bot. Now, what some people do is, some people even add like a little bit of Greek yogurt or curd you can add to increase the protein. I'm not doing that because I don't want it to be cream, I don't want that. But you can add curd. It becomes very tangy and nice. A little bit of curd. What I'm going to do is now I have some coriander, like you call cilantro. I'll just wash this because I have it batch prepped in my fridge. The tip is this is almost 2 weeks old, but it looks fresh, right? Because I keep it in a tissue paper. I chop the cilantro and I keep it in a tissue paper in my fridge, closely, like in a airtight container, and it lasts for almost 2 weeks, maybe more. Like, look at how fresh it looks. So yeah. I can disable all chat moderation, but then it will also not let people allow to, share their channel links. Now it's going to go after Harjarene because she's used emojis. the last of the... It's right, like just after Bellflower now. Nightbot, shut up. Don't do that, Nightbot. I'll do that. Joe, after this live, I'll do that. I don't know how to do it right now. And if I just stop it right now, don't listen to Nightbot, guys. You can do whatever you want. Like, respectfully. Do spam with emojis. Don't listen to Nightbot. So yeah, I've added coriander. And I'm letting the flavor infuse. What I'll do is I'll cover the lid for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and it'll be ready. I don't want to cover it because it looks so good. See, just look at how beautiful it is looking. And I have done the taste test. Doesn't need salt, doesn't need anything. What I'll do is I'll just add this much of ghee or clarified butter. You can add butter also. The butter with the eggs is like match made in heaven. I'll cover it for a minute. You saw how I did not spread the clarified butter because it will get melted into the curry. I'm just sorting everything and just catching up on the chat. 1 minute. Let me just organize my kitchen a bit because I can't leave a messy kitchen. I just don't like a messy kitchen. I have to clean it right away, like sort it right away. I don't like mess at all. And I'm anyway in the process of moving. Hi Mia, hi. Just cleaning the station. You see, I have cleaned everything. Everything is clean. I'm just wiping the rest of it. No mess whatsoever because it's a one-pot meal. Or rather two if you do the eggs separately. Otherwise, you can just dunk them in. You don't need to. Just look at how beautiful this is looking. You can add more water, you can do whatever. Hi Shani, thank you for joining. Yeah, Nightbot has gone crazy today. If there are Indians in the chat, hello, namaste, I'm making anda curry. मैं एक curry बना रही हूँ, अंडा curry बना रही हूँ. So eggs are anda in Hindi. Eggs, egg is anda, eggs plural is ande. So yeah, that's a new thing I am teaching you guys. Ande. That is eggs. Yeah, JC. So just dunk in onions, tomatoes, ginger, garlic, cilantro if you like. The spices that you have, salt, pepper, paprika, turmeric, and whole spices if you have. Then you can add those. Bay leaf is something I enjoy, the flavor of in this. And have it with white rice if you can, like white boiled rice or brown rice. It tastes amazing. Or you can make vegetable rice or like KendyK made the shrimp chicken rice. I would like not add the shrimp chicken but the vegetable, basically any veggie rice and have this. And you can even reduce the gravy, make it like a thick curry or a thick, veggie with the eggs. And you can have it with bread, flat bread. You can add it to pasta even. Ooh, I'm giving you ideas. Fusion pasta, Indian style fusion pasta. I would do that actually. I don't mind putting my eggs in my pasta. That would be nice actually. So yeah, it's almost done. Like I'm just letting it simmer a bit because I want the flavor to be induced in the eggs. Although I made the incision, look, it's coming apart because it's boiled perfectly. And I have also roasted a bit. So if you have the egg, it will have the flavor, like separately without the curry, it will still have the flavors. Because it's coated very well. I'm not closing the lid, I want people to see. Mark and Alex. I like Alex the most, I think. Probably because he was one of the first Once you started putting out videos with JC, like Alex. Poor guy. He's had, like, you know, identity crisis. Julians of ginger will do this wonder. Yes, not adding it, just a blunder. Cook it fast so I can plunder. Let not my shy steal your thunder. Oh my God, Pratik is saying a poem, like a rhyme. Alex is definitely beautiful. All your chickens are nice. Joe the hen, the chicken, chicklets. Not chicklets, baby chicks. Chicks. Yeah. I think Nightbot will come after you all again. So yeah, this is my egg curry recipe, guys. We are done. And I've already added cilantro. Otherwise, I would have garnished and shown you all, like, you know, in a fancy way. But I've already added, if you can see, I added it. And how are you guys? What are you cooking? What are you eating? I know Keely had a chicken wrap. Hi Sujoy, thank you for joining. I'm making egg curry. I think you would know anda curry. We call eggs anda. So anda curry bana rahi hu. I'm making anda curry. I don't know if you're familiar with Hindi. Thank you. You are here, okay. So do you know we call eggs anda curry? Thank you. You want ASMR? Egg, huh? Anda curry, egg curry. But it's done, more or less. I wish I could do it like a little bit earlier. My husband must be starving. Like, because I have to show it on the live, you know, you take some time with it. And yeah, we will be having it with rice. Let me take them out of the fridge. I should. So we had prepped the rice. Let me show you again for the people. This, my husband had made this loaded veggies fried rice. This is carrots, potatoes, peas, onions, and it's not spicy. It's just normal. We call it pulao. That is flavored rice or vegetable rice mixture. And yeah, so thank you. Mia says, I need smell-o-vision. I wish I could, like, you know, we all could transfer, like I could teleport, or maybe we could like transfer food to each other. And especially during this holiday season, you know, I feel like potluck is such a great thing. I could, you know, if I could share recipes with you all and have like food with you all, share my food with all of you, like it would have been so great. Okay. Yeah, the house is smelling great. It has all the spices in it. So yeah. Thank you, Sujoy. Okay, you're going to make this. Okay, Joe says, oh my goodness, I need to cook up my dinner now. This has made me suddenly very hungry. Please do go make some food. I will just, you know, I think I'll close the stove because it's done. You can add more cilantro. You can garnish it with the little bit of ginger, or like ginger, fresh ginger slices, as we say. This is perfect. I might add some water later if my husband wants. Otherwise, I like the thick gravy. You can call it egg masala. Yeah, so JC, I did make a soft boil. I soft boiled the eggs, like rather hard boiled them for about 12 to 14 minutes. And then I roasted them on the stove. Like, if I don't know if you were here initially, I did it on a pan. On this pan, I added a little bit of ghee, that is clarified butter, 1 spoon, and then I added these eggs to like on top of it. After making like cuts on top of the egg, like I made, if you can see, I've made incisions. Let me show you. So I made incisions on top of the egg. If you can see, there are 4 cuts, right? So I made cuts and I put it on the pan and roasted them a bit before adding them to the curry. You can directly add hard-boiled eggs. That is not a problem. I just like more flavor to be put in them. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So I added that, and the ones, you know, sometimes some eggs don't come out of the shell perfectly like whole. What I did is I mashed it, like I crumbled it, crumbed it, and mashed it in the pan itself. So you don't waste the eggs, and the gravy also gets the eggs and the yolk. Most of the yolks anyway like will get mixed in the gravy because the eggs don't uh, hold their shape unless fried. See, like this piece is already done. These are yolks. This is all yolk. So if I don't fry them, they will not hold their shape. Yeah, I think pickled eggs would be nice, but not sure, like the same flavor profile. Maybe you will have to give it some other take to it, like salt, pepper, basic olives, and like that will be more of Mediterranean or some other profile. It won't be Indian. Like Indian, if I use pickled eggs in this, I'm not sure if you can separately taste the pickled egg. Not sure. I've never tried, because maybe I'll try it and then you can try it maybe and then let me know if it works well. This is how I usually make it, and that's it. See, no mess, nothing, because one pot meal almost. Yeah, you try it and let me know. I've never had pickled eggs actually. I've only had pickled beets and onions, basically pickled veggies I've had. I've not had pickled eggs at all. The other day, I think Tuan, in one of her lives, she was having pickled eggs and she told me it's a good thing, you can try. Her live or her video, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah. Hi, Lettera. So I'm making egg curry. Like I've made egg curry. Probably you'll have to watch the replay if you want the recipe. It's very simple, 15-20 minute recipe if you have hard-boiled eggs and basic veggies at your place. But thank you for joining. What time is it in the US? It must be morning, right? Like you guys must be around breakfast. So people also have this for breakfast, by the way, this egg thing right now, because it's not even a curry. It's more of a masala. See, it's not moving. If I add water, it becomes a curry. You can have it with rice. But yeah, you can have it with bread, toast. You can even have it with quinoa or what else? You can have it with like lettuce cups maybe, or like a salad. Like apart from the salad, you can have it like breakfast items. Can, like, you can make it, because eggs are great for breakfast. You can, you know, add it to whatever dish you want. I sure will. I love eggs. Yeah, me too. Eggs is my go-to protein apart from chicken and shrimp. So the gravy remains the same. I was saying the base of this remains the same for my chicken and shrimp dishes. If I have to whip up like a 10-minute, in fact, shrimp takes less than 10 minutes to cook. So what I do is I make the base and I just add shrimp to it. It takes hardly 10-15 minutes. Like that is the quickest. In fact, I have some shrimp in the fridge probably, you know, once we are done with the eggs today. There will be a lot of masala left. What I'll do is I'll just add shrimp to this. Oh my God, you gave me an idea. I just got an idea. Hi, Cookie. How are you? I'm just cooking egg curry and thought of doing a live to show the recipe. It looks like more of egg masala, but yeah, we are done with the cooking part of it. Probably if you want the recipe, you'll have to go back to the replay. It was a 15-20 minute recipe. I've just been chatting with the people in the chat, like in the live. We got done long time before. What are you guys planning to have today? I think I have eggs almost every single day, like in some form or the other, like maybe an omelette, like a loaded vegetable feta cheese omelette, or half fry eggs, or boiled eggs. You know, my eggs platter I keep putting out in my shorts, like what I eat in a day shorts. So yeah, I love my eggs. Today I did not have it for breakfast because I had a Greek yogurt bowl. And then for lunch, what did I have for lunch? I did not have lunch because I had late breakfast. And then I had some fruits, and now I'm going to have this with the rice. This is my dinner actually, because it's 8:45 p.m. in India. We have some rice, and I'm going to have it with that. So what are you guys going to have for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, like whatever time zone you are in? Because I hate the time difference. I keep saying this, you know, like 11 and a half hours difference with the US and 5.5 hours with UK. It's crazy. Like, I remember when we started doing BTS, I used to wake up at 3:45 for the live. Okay, Cookie says, I'm going to have an egg sandwich with turkey, bacon, and avocado. The bread is high fiber bread. Absolutely amazing. Like, that is what I like also, you know, apart from the eggs, either egg and avocado toast, or like on a high fiber sourdough bread, or avocado toast if I'm not eating eggs. Even I had my profi just now, like 15 minutes ago. Not 15, like 1 hour ago, before I started this live. JC saying, for lunch a spinach artichoke quiche, and for dinner we'll have cowboy beans. I'll have a video for it tomorrow or Thursday. Perfect, JC, definitely. I don't know what cowboy beans are. I'll have to Google it. We might have like a Hindi name, like an Indian name for it. I don't know what cowboy beans are. But yeah, so... But the quiche sounds nice. Again, artichoke is something we don't get very easily here, or very readily available. Artichoke is not something we cook with much, but spinach is very readily available during the winters. So spinach quiche and spinach mushroom sandwich and everything I do have. But artichoke is something I've never tried. But do share the video, JC, whenever you get time. No rush. We love watching your chickens more than anything. And by the way, guys, if you missed this week's BTS behind the scenes, we did it on Saturday. If you've missed it, please go to Harjarene's channel, or my channel, or KendyK's channel, and you can see it. This time we had KendyK and Kim, Low Carb Queen, in our as special guests, and it was a cooking live special. It was absolutely amazing. They whipped up such amazing dishes. KendyK whipped up shrimp and chicken fried rice sort of a thing, but instead of white rice, she used brown rice and cauliflower rice, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, and then or riced cauliflower if you call it. And then Kim made low carb muffins and sweet potato muffins, and even Jen cooked. So Jen made fresh handmade pasta. Like, she whipped up, like kneaded the dough, and it was amazing. Like, the pasta turned out so beautiful. She shared it on her channel, as a post, like the finished dish. So, oh, perfect. Thank you so much, Joe. So Joe has dropped the link in case somebody wants to, watch the live, because we whipped up some amazing recipes. Since it was 11 p.m. here and I'm in the middle of shifting, I did not cook. Maybe in some other future episode. We loved having KendyK and Kim from Low Carb Queen join us, and Jen also made amazing pasta. So we will be having these, live cooking sessions more in the future in the BTS series that we have. Our show, as Harjarene calls it. And we would love, if you want to cook live with us, do drop us a mail. One of us, like, we have our email IDs on our channels. Mine is stealthhealth.in@gmail.com. So you can probably, drop us a mail if you're interested to do a cooking live with us. Or if you're from some other genre, like if you want to cover a topic, please do feel free to drop us a mail, and we'll figure out if we can, discuss that in one of the upcoming BTS behind the scenes live. because I love behind the scenes, our show, as Harjarene says, our show. I love this show and I love these ladies, and they are, doing such great things. And I want to, we want it to be very inclusive, and we want more and more people to come and join us, as guests, and share your journey, share your stories, share your recipes, whatever, you just mention it to us and we'll figure out a way in the future. Okay. Let me see what the chat is saying. Cookie says, I use the solar bread, but I'll try that bread, JC. Yeah, so JC's given some bread recommendation. Yeah, Joe, it was so good. The finished dishes were amazing. And KendyK just kept one of the cameras on the dish, and it was so tempting. At 11 p.m., I was salivating, like 11:30, 12 a.m., because we were at the end, around the end of the show, like of BTS, and I was salivating at night, at midnight. JC saying we'll have a homesteader this Saturday. Yes, so this Saturday, like on the 13th of December, we'll have a homesteader join us for the behind the scenes live, and she will be sharing her homesteading journey, and also she's a budget cook, so is hoping to focus on her health soon. That is perfect. That is so perfect. Excuse me. Hi, Lokap Queen, Kim. Queen is in the house. I was just mentioning to these people that we did a cooking live, and now I'm making egg curry here. I made egg curry, and I was just remembering you and our show this last Saturday. Cookies in trouble with the Nightbot. Please ignore the Nightbot, a disclaimer and a public service announcement. Please ignore my Nightbot. I'll figure out how to disable it after this live. It has been acting up whenever people share emojis and all. But please don't hesitate. Do whatever you want respectfully. And you can share emojis. Like I don't want Nightbot to interfere with all of us. It's so annoying. I think I wanted to do it last time. I forgot to do it. So, yeah. No, Cookie, don't behave. Be naughty. This is the season. Naughty or nice, like just be naughty. Do be whatever you want to be. Don't listen to Nightbot. See, it's again, it's giving a warning. Oh my God, Nightbot is saying Cookie much better. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Nightbot is hilarious. Like, why would you act like her boss? You're not the boss of anyone, Nightbot. I will disable you after this. Like, not disable, sorry. But I will, tweak it and customize it so it doesn't put this full moderation thing. Joe has already told me how to do it, so I'll do it. Nightbot ain't the boss of us. It ain't the boss of me. No. Not Cookie, not Loka Queen, not Joe, not JC, not Harj, not Shani. It was behind Shani, or I think Bellflower. You aren't the boss of us, okay? Nightbot. Stupid. Alright, guys. I think I'll wrap this up because my husband is hangry. Not hangry, but he's hungry. Poor guy. He waited for me to do the live. He also peeled the eggs, the boiled eggs, and he's helped me with everything today. He even made the rice, like I have already shown. I don't know if new people have seen it. He made the rice. This is loaded vegetable pulao or rice. It's not fried. We just pressure cook it with all the veggies, carrots, and all the winter veggies. Cookie, back away from the emojis. Use the old-fashioned punctuation. No! Add as many emojis. Let Nightbot say whatever you want. But yes, guys, thank you so much for joining. It was a great live. I loved laughing it off with you guys, and sharing a nice laugh while I cook. Thank you so much for joining, and I made egg curry, and if you've not watched the whole video and you want to make some egg dish that is Indian in flavors, you can go ahead and watch the replay. I will leave it at that. And thank you so much. Have a blessed day ahead. Have a nice day ahead, and good night, good morning, and good evening to everyone in different time zones. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Take care.